What's up, motherfuckers? Alright, it's about 12 o'clock right now in Mexico City. I'm just concluding the day. It was a full day. Good fucking leg day. It was a beautiful leg day. Um, just to recap the leg day, I went in there today, did the leg press, that thing. Um, I started off with two plates just to warm up, and then I went over to three plates. Then I went over to five plates. Five plates, I did the calculations. It's about 440 pounds, I think. Oh, God, I forgot. I think it was 440 pounds. Might have been 500 pounds. I don't know. But it was ten plates of and 45 pounds each. 10 plates. So that felt insane. I hit about 6 reps with that one. That one felt absolutely insane. And then I went over to the someone was like using the squat rack, and when you see someone using something in the gym and it's like they're going to be there for like an hour at least. Like it's one thing if someone like hops on a machine and hops off, but this guy was using it like he was going to be there for like an hour and 20 minutes. Like he was just like stretching and like had all his stuff on the ground and like taking off his shoes and like just like I don't know, man. But judging by the way he was moving, I'm like that guy's gonna be there for like at least 30 minutes. And to be fair, he was there for like 30 minutes. So I kind of just accepted like, hey, maybe today I'm not gonna squat. So I went over to the machine beside me. It's like the leg press, but you sit. I don't know. It's like it's the same concept of the leg press, but you just the weight moves in a different direction. You guys see it in the video. It's very easy. I usually warm up with one plate, but I think I just went straight into two plates, and I did two plates, then I did three plates, then I hopped out of that. It's like my favorite leg machine, I think, because it has this squeeze where like you don't feel it when you're pushing, but then when you bring it down, like when you like or like going down, you push back up, it just squeezes your glutes like so hard. Like it's like adrenaline rush. It's just such an adrenaline rush that happens. It feels so good. So I did that shit. 3 sets. And then I went over to hack squats. I just figured, hey, if this guy's gonna be an hour on the squat rack, I'll just do the hack squats. So I went over to the hack squats and I did one plate, and holy shit, it was so easy. So I did two plates and I did about like 6 reps or something. But yeah, I want to get that two plates on the hack squat up to 10 reps on my next leg day. I think that's all I did. But yeah, I think I don't know, like I like kind of changing up the routine every now and then, you know what I mean? Just to confuse the body. That's what Rich Piano taught me. You gotta confuse the body. You can't always do the same routine. So in a way, it's kind of good if someone's using something. You're just like, hey, I'll go down this direction. I'll try this. I'll try that. And also because I'm doing 2 leg days a week, I'm able to like change up each leg day, if you know what I mean. Like today I did hack squats, and maybe on maybe the next leg day on this week I'm gonna do actual squats. Just change things around. Confuse the body, man. Confuse the body. But yeah, after those three different exercises, I felt pretty fatigued. I don't know. I'm trying to decide between like working out for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, or just training with intensity for like an hour. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. The thing about like bodybuilding is it's everything's so debatable. Everyone has their own opinion and own idea. So just do what works for you, you know. And I'm trying to figure out what works for me right now. Cause I feel like yeah, when I have like a 1 hour intense session, that's when I make the best gains. But there's also been times when I just 2 hours a day when I was in the gym, and not 2 hours like going to the gym and coming from the gym. I'm talking about in the actual gym lifting weights, 2 hours. And was all that time spent working out? No. And that's kind of my point. My point is like when you just train intense with less breaks, less kind of chilling, just more just like action, I feel like you get a more effective workout in. That's just me. I don't know. Because I used to definitely kind of like do a set and then kind of like listen to music and like be on my phone a bit, listen to music, just like go in my zone. Like it used to be like a meditation for me. Like lifting weights was meditation. Like I'd listen to music. I'd be pumping off the pre-workout, and I'd kind of just go in a little different universe. You know what I mean? But like as of recently, like it is fun to have that meditation feel. But I feel like now I enjoy just like doing a set, waiting maybe like a minute or 2 minutes, and doing another set, waiting a minute or 2 minutes, doing another set, and then immediately like being like, what's the next move? What's the next machine? I feel like when you just go with that intensity, it's more effective. I don't know. It's just some random thoughts. Yeah. By the way, keeps the lighting keeps becoming lit and then going dark because there's some lights on a sensor in here. This light is not on a sensor. I have this light. It's not in the sensor, so it's gonna keep it lit. But you can see it gets more lit when I move because they're on a sensor. Anyway, and then yeah, I came home from that shit. I had a burger and fries. Boom. Put the fries in the air fryer. Boom. Cooked it up. And then had some. Just had a hamburger. And then about like 2 hours later, I made like a lot of pasta, just like a bunch of pasta. And then I just put some marinara sauce on the pasta. Very basic. One of my favorite bulking meals, I think. It's so easy to make, just pasta. Like if you're watching this and you're like a student or you're lazy, maybe you're not a student, maybe you're just lazy and you want to bulk, just eat pasta. Or incorporate a lot of pasta into your diet. Because I used to definitely eat pasta maybe like 3 times a day. However, you do get like a gut. You do get fat. If you do eat it 3 times a day, you can expect to get fat. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I don't eat it 3 times a day. I eat like once a day, max. But no, it definitely kind of gives you an edge because it's just like so many carbs. You know what I mean? It's like just carb overload. And then like carbs, like they help you sleep. Like I always sleep better when I'm on the carbs. I'm saying carbs like it's drugs or something. When I'm on the carbs. But no, it does help you sleep and help you just like the thing about pastas is like it's like guaranteed gains. Like if you eat enough of it, it's like, dude, this is like bulky stuff going in your system. You're gonna make gains like 9 times out of 10. I feel like when I'm bulking, and I'm kind of going for more like the protein side of things. Like maybe I eat some like I don't know, eat some meat, eat some chicken or something, eat some meat. I feel like yeah, it's good because you're eating protein, but it's like it's not. You need more carbs, you know. And I know what people are gonna say, like, why don't you just add some rice with your meat or add some rice with your chicken? And I do that, but I mean, when you just have a big serving of pasta, it's like it's just pure carbs, basically, you know. So yeah, so the pasta is like the bulking cheat code. I highly recommend that shit. But yeah, no, we're looking juicy right now. Part of making videos like I'm making is like you can look back at your videos from like 1 month ago and just it's like a whole different universe. Like you're like, dude, I was so much less than I am now. And I don't even know that. Like you don't really know when you're putting on weight or when you're making gains because you see yourself every day. But when you look at a photo like from a month ago, you look at a photo now, gives you a good indication of where you're headed, you know. And yeah, I'm looking at those photos just like from my YouTube and I'm like, damn, bro. I used to be way skinnier than I am now. So, yeah, it's a good thing. Cuz honestly, it can go the other way too. You know, I've had times in my life where like I was just going ham on the whole bodybuilding thing. Then I looked at myself like 2 months ago and I was like I was honestly bigger 2 months ago. And then I usually have to reassess my whole thing like, yo, what's the problem? What's the problem? You know, usually for me, like the hardest thing for me about like if I wasn't making progress was just I wasn't eating enough because I was like distracted by other things. I know it sounds kind of weird, but I mean like when I'm doing what I'm doing now, like I'm just like thinking about what I'm gonna eat and what's my next meal and how much I'm gonna eat, and then after I eat that meal, I think about my next meal and I'm like, how much am I gonna eat? What am I gonna eat? You know, it's a very focused way of pursuing this, you know. But then there's times in my life where I was hanging out with people, I was drinking, I was whatever else, and and then it's like it doesn't even matter how much you focus on your meals because you're gonna get distracted by being like, oh, I'll just drink a bit or whatever, and then maybe you miss a meal, you know, or maybe the next day you wake up and it's like you don't feel like eating. Like it's like some distractions like that will just throw you off of everything. And I'm not saying don't do them. I'm not saying don't have those distractions in your life. But I'm just saying, like me personally, those distractions held me back for like probably a year, maybe even 2 years. We're like I would want to bulk and gain weight, but at the same time, it's like I would always have a couple of days where I'm just like going out with friends, going to bars, going to clubs, drinking here, drinking there. And then it's like, how many meals did I miss? Like, or it's like, even if I don't miss a meal, then the next day I wake up, maybe I don't feel good, I don't want to eat. And it's like, it just kind of throws off everything. So, you got to kind of pick your poison. You know what I mean? But then again, like, I don't think it's good either to be like a shut-in bodybuilder. You know what I mean? Like I guess they call them like gym cells today, but it's not good just to be a guy who just works out all the time and eats and doesn't party and doesn't socialize, because then that's going to lead to you just being isolated, and that sucks. You don't want to be isolated. You want to have some socializing in your life. You want to have a life, basically. So yeah, you gotta kind of find a balance, to be honest. But I'm just saying, me personally, right now, I want to like make the gains fast, and I want to like I just this is what I want to be my happiness right now. I don't want any other distractions. I just want to make the gains, do everything right. So me personally, I don't really care if I miss out on socializing or miss out on like drinking or whatever, because I'm just like, yeah, I've been there, I've done that, and right now I just want to focus in on making the gains, making the gains. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap this video up. Tomorrow is the back day. We're doing the back. I'm gonna hit some deadlifts. I'm feeling like big right now, so tomorrow when I wake up, I'm gonna feel big. Gonna hit the back. It's gonna be a big day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I don't wanna know if you're playing me, keep it on the low, 'cause my heart can't take it anymore. And if you're creeping, please don't let it show. Oh baby, I don't wanna know. I took my drugs and took my loving when I got out the spot. I left the party with the party marking X on the dot. She calls my phone up, but I told her I'm a loner. She likes my watch and my drop top and my persona. We hit the highway 155 with my whole front on the dash. She's in my ear, she's got no fear. She could get us if we crash. But on my radar, I got some nerve to play hard. I waited for my chance. We'll play boys, we don't play, that's my heart. Speed car going 90 in the rain. She took my heart, filled it with nothing but pain. This beat in my hands, it's not for romance. I wanna stay, but playboys, we don't dance, dance, dance. So I won't dance, kid. Oh baby, no I won't dance, kid. Oh yeah, no I won't dance, kid. No I won't dance, kid. Pretty baby, ooh. I took my drugs and took my loving when I got out the spot. I left the party with the party marking X on the dot. She calls my phone up, but I told her I'm a loner. She likes my watch and my drop top and my persona. We hit the highway 155 with my whole front on the dash. She's in my ear, she's got no fear. She could care less if we crash. But on my radar, I got some nerve to play hard. I waited for my chance. We'll play boys, we don't play, that's my heart. Speed car going 90 in the rain. She took my heart, filled it with nothing but pain. This beat in my hands, it's not for romance. I wanna stay, but playboys, we don't dance, dance, dance. So I won't dance, kid. Oh baby, no I won't dance, kid. Oh yeah, no I won't dance, kid. No I won't dance, kid. Pretty baby, ooh. Facing the daylight, racing time in the stars in the sky. She's got my pager, blankets of love fall on my eyes. And I'm reminded, love don't come till you find it. I just hope that it's working. I'm yearning, I'm searching. The after party was on nothing, it's a empty bed. You got the notion that somebody else put me first. But on my radar, you had some nerve to play hard. You took away my chance. We'll play boys, we don't play, that's my heart. Speed car going 90 in the rain. She took my heart, filled it with nothing but pain. This beat in my hands, it's not for romance. I wanna stay, but playboys, we don't dance, dance, dance.